guys, it's Megan. I'm back for another unboxing and review. I forgot to grab scissors, so let me do that. Hopefully with me moving, you can't see what it is because it's on the floor. So, this for sure will be in 2 parts. Just FYI, and we will see how this goes. Sorry, I had to prop it back up against my iPad. So, pretty sure anyone that knows me knew this was coming. Hopefully the box is not upside down. What if I turn it around? Hopefully you can see that. Now you can see my hand. Is that better? Hopefully. Right there. That thing. So yes, anyone that knows me knew that was coming. So I don't know if the box, I'll just show you all the sides. This side. And this side. I have no clue what's on the box because there are no reviews of this on YouTube anywhere. So hopefully it's not upside down. If it is, I'll turn it around real quick and go here, 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 and here. Hopefully you could see it both ways. So, yes, this is the, let me put it on the floor. This is the new How to Train Your Dragon the Hidden World flying Toothless. So, he's actually going to fly, but I will tell you I am not going to show that in this part. That's gonna have to wait, and I will tell you why while I'm opening it. So I'll put it back up here. So it's fairly easy to open. There is a tab like right on top of it. So maybe I did have it the right way before. Turn it this way. Huh, maybe that is the right way. But I had it before and I showed it to you backwards the second time. So the top part is off. And I have absolutely no idea what this is. But it's like a paper with a hole in it. It's like a little book thing. We have another paper that I can't read. Whatever this paper is. And a giant manual looking thing. But, again, I can't read. Then comes the fun part. So now we pull out the blister pack. Put the big box. Okay, so I think I did it upside down. But it's fine. Because he's out now. So here you can see Toothless. Here, like this. In the box, you can see Toothless, there's his face, a nest, and a fish right here. So let's push the fish out. There's the fish. And gotta be really careful with this part. Plastic is very loud. I'm gonna lay it down and try to... Oh, I pulled away the part of the plastic. Now I'm gonna push it out like a gigantic pack of gum. Oh no. Oh yeah. I forgot a major detail. No wonder he wasn't coming out. This is the nest. That'll be important in a minute. Oh, he did come out. Whoops. Okay, so let's move that. That was very loud. So, yesterday I had to cut a tie off. But today I apparently didn't have to. I just pulled the nest out and yeah. So you are seeing the back of his head right now. So this Toothless is very small. He can fit in the palm of one hand. And my fingers can touch his belly and his mouth. So what I'm gonna do is, where'd the nest go? Oh, here it is. You put him in the nest. I'm gonna have him face you guys. Like that. It's pretty simple. So, story time. I have the nest on my lap. Technically, I should plug it in because it charges with USB. But I'll do that in a second. There's a cord in this. I can feel it. I just gotta get it out somehow. I think I can get it out without damaging it. I'll probably do that when I'm done with this video. So, I actually noticed when I said something like yesterday it was a bit easier. Or yesterday I had to cut it out or something. I got this in the mail yesterday from one of my friends. He surprised me with it in the mail. And I unintentionally broke him. I attempted to fly and he crashed into something, but the propellers or the wings or whatever did not stop moving. So they spun around on the carpet for a long time, like 3 times. So I think what happened is something got caught in the motor, like hair or even carpet. Because my carpet, like, it's the kind of carpet that sticks up, if you will. And it kind of looks like spiky hair. That's the best way I can describe it. So then his motor was not working. I could not hear his head moving. So then I charged him for 3 hours and tried again, because I thought maybe that's just a sign that he has a low battery. Nope! When I tried to fly again, the propeller was moving, but his head is supposed to move up, and it didn't. So it was making a very loud noise because it was hitting the inside of his head, because his head wouldn't go up. So we are gonna hope, that's why I'm not doing flying right now, because I'm terrified that I'm gonna break this one. And I don't know if this one is very blind friendly. So I took him off the nest, and now I'm gonna turn him on and see if he's charged a little bit. So now he's in pre-trust mode, which means he does not trust me. And I'm not entirely sure how to get him out of it. So I'm just gonna start touching some of his sensors on his belly. Oh, he's hungry. So you can probably see the colors of his eyes. I cannot. I have my hand on his head, like Hiccup does. I don't think he's angry at me anymore. So I'm gonna put him back on the nest. That didn't take long at all. If you touch his stomach, he will purr. Or do that. See how it's moving and you can hear the motor? My other one wasn't doing that after I tried flying, so I am really scared to try that. He sounds a lot like the night lights, more like Toothless. So now you can push the button 3 times. He has a button right here on his back. You can push it 3 times to play a game. You have to hold it. So basically what that was, so I have to listen for that sound. So it's in. Now I have to listen for that sound. And when you hear the sound, you touch his head. He's dancing. I wonder if that's because I did good at the game. I don't know. So yeah, those are just some of the interactions, and I think there are more. Which way are you facing? You've been spinning. Uh-oh. He's mad again. He's much more sensitive than my hatching Toothless. You're going off for a second. So I know that when his eyes are yellow, he's hungry, and I kind of learned that sound yesterday. When his eyes are blue, he's sad, and I also learned that sound yesterday. When his eyes are green, that's a good thing, but I don't know what that sounds like. Of course I know what it sounds like when they're red, because he's angry. There is another thing you can do. Let me turn him back on, and then I will charge him when I'm done with this video. Oh no, you're mad at me. If you can see, his eyes are red. My hand is practically covering his entire face. That's not what I meant to do. And you can see him dancing on my hand now. I meant to do that. Because you know Toothless sleeps upside down like a bat. Well, at least he did in the first movie, in Forbidden Friendship. He slept upside down, in a tree. So, those are the interactions that I know of, aside from the big one, which is flying, and I really don't want to try that because I really don't want to break this one. So, I guess you could say that is part one. I really hope my camera work wasn't too horrible since this Toothless is so small. He's right here, sleeping. And I don't understand why Toothless has a nest, because he doesn't have a nest. He has a bed in Hiccup's hut, but whatever. And then if you saw, hopefully you can see. Let me just turn him off. The switch is on the very bottom, and then above the switch and a little to the left is a back button. And that's what you would use to wake him up. And that's what I held for 3 seconds to play the roar game. So, I'm probably not gonna showcase flying until I get the hang of it. So apparently I didn't need the scissors. And I'm keeping the box because just in case something happens with this one, which is why I'm scared to do flying. So I hope my camera work was pretty okay. Oh, also, this fish, he's so sensitive that you really don't have to use this fish. I don't know if you saw, but I used my thumb. I just put my thumb by his mouth. He's much more sensitive than my hatching Toothless. So, I may not keep this fish if I'm not going to need it. I haven't even been able to use it because when I feel for his mouth with my finger, it's fixed. So, yeah, that's that. And I don't know what any of the papers are. I think one's a quick start guide, one's a manual, and that weird looking book thing with the hole in it. This thing, I have no idea what it is. So, maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I will use one of my apps to see what that is, and it'll be a lot to read the manual, but I might give it a shot. So there's part 1 of interactive flying Toothless. Basically just as many of the interactions as I knew of. And I don't know if you could see it or I showed it, but when you hold him upside down to go to sleep, you rub his stomach. So that's what because the video said, like the tutorial video that Spin Master did, it said to rock him from side to side, then put him upside down. But when I tried that, it did the dancy thing, and I'm like, no! But the dancy thing sounds very similar to a part in the 3rd movie when Toothless is trying to impress the Light Fury. I wonder if that's what they were trying to replicate, because he was doing some strange dance and she jabbed him in the face and was like, okay, I'm done with you, and went up to a high tree branch and hung upside down from it by her tail. So that's what that reminded me of. Once I get the hang of the whole flying thing, I might show it, but I don't know how that's gonna work if I'm gonna need both hands. I can put a clip at the end of how it went the first time I tried. I had the nest on my nightstand, and he like crashed and hit a wall. It was either a wall or just the floor. I think he hit a wall, didn't register that he hit the wall, and then the floor. So let me just put that clip right here. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, that was kind of a bad fall, and maybe I shouldn't have it sitting up on something anymore. Maybe I should just have it in the middle of my room on the floor. I don't know. But I also think I'm gonna vacuum my room, because if he's gonna continue to fall on the carpet, I don't want hair or anything getting in there, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened yesterday. And I really don't want to exchange again. And if worse comes to worse, if this one doesn't end up working out, I'm just gonna give up. Because if it's not really something that a blind person can use, then, like, I may keep it, because even though it was an exchange, it's still a gift, and you can still do other things, just not the big main thing. I think I may keep it actually, but I'm not gonna exchange it. Well, no, I won't be able to keep it if that happens again, because the motor quit working. So, yeah, I'm terrified to do flying now, because that experience was very bad. It scared me, because I broke it within an hour of having it yesterday. So, if anyone else has this, feel free to drop comments on how your experience is going. I do know that it's similar to the Owlies that Spin Master released last year, and I heard a lot of bad things about those. So when I got this as a gift, I was very excited, but I was also like, I'm gonna break it in less than an hour. I'm pretty sure I did. But that's because I can't see where it's going. I may have to focus on it and listen for where the sound is, because you're supposed to hold your hand underneath it and guide him somehow. So maybe I'll have to have a sighted person help me learn how to do it, teach me how to do it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed part 1. I'm hoping I don't have to make another exchange or take this one back, because I really don't want to do that again. And yeah, I will post part 2 whenever I figure out the whole flying thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And, oh, that was bad of me. I just hit him in the head. I will see you in the next one. This isn't very stealthy. You have to be really careful, because this plastic, I also meant to say this plastic is like, it feels, it may not look it, but it feels like a cheap plastic, so I feel like one wrong move could break it. There. He's sad.